Carpe on the beat. Millsy with that talk. Look, time heal wounds, but not all of them. Scars from my wounds, so I still see all of them. Lights getting bright, now you getting calls from them. But when it was dark, got no support from them. Time heal wounds, but not all of them. Crossed me, now I can't help, I call my fall on them. Time heal wounds, but not all of them. Tell the devil long as I'm blessed, I'ma ball on them. Time heal wounds, but not all of them. Yeah. Time heal wounds, but not all of them. Tell the devil long as I'm blessed, I'ma ball on them. Every morning starting to feel like the fourth quarter. Another friend dead, my list getting shorter. Trying to explain life to my son and my daughter. Gotta show them how to breathe when you underwater.
What's up? We're back.
Oh, you beat me to it this week? What's up? I am Jae Millz.
And I am Dana.
And this is JANA After Dark. How you feel?
Good.
I feel like you wanted to say something, but you're not saying it right now. I'm not going to start with you. Please I'm not going to start. I was about to be petty. I was going to be petty. So look, I apologize because we missed last week. I put out some more content, on the channel. I put out transitions. I interviewed Ron Browse. Make sure you go watch that. Shout out to Ron Browse. Check that out.
Yes. Great interview.
But I got sick for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I was a little under the weather, So plans had to get rearranged. But I said I kind of still wanted to do provide some love on the next episode when we get back on these.
Oh, we got our love shirt.
Yeah, Shout out to 8 and 9. Make sure you use our code JANA20 over at 8 and 9. You know what I'm saying?
Both of us have our 8 and 9 shirts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let me give them the back of the shirt real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all head over to 8 and 9. But real quick, I didn't want to just curve the whole Valentine's Day thing. I felt like we had a lot of good topics we wanted to talk about regarding love.
Well, we're always spreading love all year.
Always spreading love, but that's why I said I want to name this episode Happy Valentine's Year.
Yes.
Because with me and Dana, it's never really like a Valentine's Day. It's such a big thing. We got anniversaries, we got birthdays, we got Mother's Day, we got Father's Day.
We try to celebrate all year round.
Yeah, we try to. I try to do things like some days I just go buy her flowers.
Balloons, flowers.
Sometimes she'll be like, Jarvis, you didn't have to do this. And I know at that moment, it's like I didn't have to do it. But I know when she really sit and think about it,
it's appreciated.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of dope that he was out. Now, I know he was out doing a lot of other things, running around, but it's dope that in the midst of that, he still thought, even if he had them in the car for a few hours before he got back home, it's dope that he bought me some flowers and a card. It wasn't even a celebration of anything. It's just get a card and put something cool in it.
Well, it is a celebration.
Nice.
It's a celebration of your love. I like hearts, so you buy a lot of heart balloons. That's
As
your
you
thing.
can see.
He knows that I love hearts. Journey loves hearts. It's just so when you think of things to get us, you always get us things with hearts because that's something that we like.
Yeah. So happy Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's week, happy Valentine's month.
Celebrate
but
your
most of all,
ones.
happy Valentine's year to all of the lovers,
spread the love.
All of the couples, everybody that's in love, trying to find love, just found love, just got out of love. Because that's a thing too. Valentine's Day is special for everybody in their own ways. But for some people, they just totally over this. They like, I just want to get me to Easter.
It's true.
It's true. So we was in the midst of everything going on in the world. Of course, we saw the Super Bowl. Dana's Dana ain't a big sports fanatic, right? But she'll watch it because she know her man is.
I'm not a big sports fanatic, but I started watching football more in the last couple years because of Anthony.
Yeah,
I'm more of
our little man is he gets busy on the
and
field.
he explains a lot of things to me.
Yeah,
and
me
he's
too.
Normally
Me too.
right about the games. I will give him that. He's normally right when it comes to the football plays. I'm not all the way there yet, 100%. I can't call a game on my own, but he teaches me a lot
I can't
about
call
that.
a game on my own. I'm missing a bunch of calls.
But I'm always here for halftime. So seeing Usher, over 20-something years later was amazing. It was amazing. So, and then the fact that he got married right after, I thought that was so dope.
That was fire. I think that was dope. All right,
I'm a fan of that.
Let's just cut straight to the chase, right? Because we were talking about proper concert etiquette. And you asked me, we got to talk about it. Let's just keep it a buck. You asked me how would I feel if Usher was performing and you was in the Alicia Keys position, right? Now, shout out to Swiss, shout out to Alicia Keys. Now, Swiss is a Virgo, so I know he took the high road on his explanation of how he felt about that, right? As Deion Sanders says, I'm not there with it yet.
God's still working with me.
He's still working on me, and I'm not there with it
say
yet.
That.
So in my mind, I'm just thinking, what if you was performing with Usher at the Super Bowl and Usher done hit you with the wrap around arms and now you done rolled your head back? And first of all, why did you roll your head back and why did you feel like you could? Because he hugged you and then you like double hugged him and you did like the joint with him. Why y'all couldn't just sing a song and you just get on stage?
They could have, but I felt like they was trying to act it out.
Cool. Now just stay right there. Would you have acted it out like that?
No, I'm not an artist.
Oh my God. All right.
I feel like
she's
I'm
good.
gonna be honest. I feel like me just being with you, just as a fan, and I felt like if we were at I gave you the example, if we were at an Usher concert, and he came up to me and started singing, I'm not gonna stand up and start grinding with him. I'm just gonna sit there and smile.
I don't expect you
because
to be,
that's just my personality.
But hold on now. What type of smile are you giving? Are you giving him the smile with the slow eye roll?
No.
Or are you giving him the smile like?
No, it's more or less like
how Mary was like.
Yeah, it's just more or less like.
Stop.
Well, she could do that because she knows him personally. But in my defense, I would just smile like, thank you. It was a nice gesture, but it's not like that type of thing with me. I'm not doing the Keke Palmer and standing up, but she knows.
Don't shoot at Keke. I think Keke's
I'm not
a Virgo.
shooting at her at all. But I just feel like
I could be wrong.
No, she's a Virgo.
All right, well, I'll shoot at Keke.
But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't do that. I don't know him, so that's not even nothing I would. I wouldn't even play like that.
Yeah, and
I don't know him.
I've
never even been
we
around
just sitting up
Usher.
here having just regular.
But I feel
conversation.
like for me, I would just smile. It's just a gesture.
But if you're there to perform with Usher for the Super Bowl, I'm being a jokester right now. But I don't really think I would have an issue with it because I already know what the situation is. This is like one of the biggest stages in the world for any artist to perform on. So, yeah, kill it, go crazy, like make the best of the situation. Right. So we was just talking about that, and I thought that was just something to bring to the show.
So Usher couldn't sing "Superstar" to me.
Now we had this conversation. I didn't think you was going to bring this to the show. Now we had this conversation. But since we're here, let's have this conversation. There are certain songs that I feel like it can change something. All right, now listen, let's real quick. Let's say Usher wants to sing Superstar to my fiance. I don't know if I want him to sing Spotlight, the big stage, and I'll be your groupie. He was doing wild Teddy P moves up there with the sunken in tank top. Chill out. Seduction. Can you handle it? What do you mean? What are we talking about? I mean, Tank. Shout out to Tank. Tank is a very good performer, very good songwriter, very good singer, right? Tank is in the gym a lot still. He's still in the gym. Tank can't walk up to you at the show and sing When We. Jay Valentine. I love R&B money. But Jay, like the light-skinned, curly hair, lady, this your song. No. Just bring it down a little bit. Now, we was talking, and I said, now, what if I was Terrence Howard and to cater to you, Destiny's Child performance. I'm in there. I'm in the chair.
Well, you better be Magic, not Terrence.
Oh yeah, nah, Magic was just. Well, hold on, they did some. Didn't she like rub Magic's forehead or something like that?
Magic was a married man, and he carried himself like that. He
The
wasn't
etiquette.
breathing hard.
That's what we're talking about.
He
Concert
wasn't giving us
etiquette.
he wasn't giving us the vibe like he was ready to jump out his seat.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Tell us your thoughts.
But definitely jump in the comments right now. I want to know y'all.
What would you do if your wife
on concert etiquette? Your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, baby mother, baby father, whatever the situation is. How would you feel if they went to a concert?
No, if you guys went to a concert together.
You're right. Y'all was there together, and they just turned into. They forgot
somebody. They were there with you.
They turned into somebody.
I wouldn't do that.
Didn't know.
But that's not my personality. So
no, you're right.
I'm not even like a person that will raise my hand to get picked. Like I don't need all that.
You're right. And we've been to a lot of concerts together. So I can honestly say we've been to a lot of concerts, and I don't feel like if somebody came up to you and started singing,
I would just smile.
It's certain things that I feel like they should just be respectable to, and you should be respectable to.
But I feel like if it's somebody that you know or you met,
but I don't think I don't think we.
Then I feel like they would just do it, just like, oh, okay, Jae Millz and his lady is here. Let me go sing to her. You know what I mean? Like it would just be like if Tank did it, I feel like it would be like, you know, Jae Millz is here. Let me just go over and sing to his lady. Let me serenade him. But he can't sing.
He can sing maybe. He can sing maybe I deserve. That was. He can sing. Please don't go.
But it wouldn't.
Oh, he cannot sing when we.
But I don't feel like it would be like a disrespectful, because 9 times out of 10 Zena's there.
When we.
And I don't feel like
that's even like crazier. If Tank walk up to you at the show and take off his shirt like, when we, and he starts singing and Zena's sitting right there like.
But in her,
because now I'm gonna feel like y'all plotting. I'm gonna feel like there's some plotting going on if he's singing "When We" and you cool with him singing "When We." You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tank, shout out to Jay Valentine, shout out to Zena. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We were just having this conversation, and I don't think these people that we talking about, I don't think they would purposely try to disrespect somebody's union or disrespect somebody got going. But they are great performers.
But think how many times you performed and you walked up closer to, you know, like a girl on the side of the stage. Or whatever. And I didn't
really know the situation.
Right. And normally I'm the person that's like on the side of the stage.
You recording
and things like that. So I mean, I feel like you're performing at that point. So to me, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know how long somebody's been waiting for that moment, and it's entertainment. They paid to be there, give them a show. When people cross the line, like we was in Connecticut that time, and the girl had jumped over
she jumped over,
and she brought her cousin. That was a bit much.
I was like, Dana, you all right? You was like, nah, she cool, she a fan. And then she went from a fan to like her leg was up. I was like, whoa.
With a mini dress on, she was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. So that was a bit much. And she brought her cousin over.
It was a lot. It was
a lot. I mean, I have a lot of patience, you know, because I know you're an entertainer, but when people get carried away, it's like, okay, that's enough. Bump your brakes.
Yeah, definitely slow it down.
Slow it down. So don't come up on us.
Don't run up on me.
Please.
What was the last movie that we went to where we was in like full costume?
For me, it was probably Color Purple. I wore my purple to Color
All right,
Purple.
y'all went to see Color. I didn't go with y'all to see Color Purple, but I remember that. What was like the last movie when we went to go see Black Panther? Was we like Wakanda'd out?
No, we wasn't Wakanda'd out.
When we took Journey to see the Lion King, I remember we
had some Lion King stuff going
out.
on. We were like a Kumatata out. We had Lion
I don't
King
even know how to really fully pronounce it, but I was that.
Journey had like the Lion King nails. Like we did that one. But some of the ones that I don't know what the last one was.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. We went to see the Renaissance Journey, but I don't think we got crazy.
My mother and mom was. We wasn't Renaissance though.
Yeah. But we was talking about that because there was a lot of movies that we did go see.
We did.
Where we went like full
like
we was looking through some pictures the other day. We was looking through some
Tupac
pictures.
Movie, we had our All Eyes on Me
t-shirts. We found the All Eyes. We really had All Eyes on Me shirts.
We ready.
matching. When we went to see Straight Outta Compton,
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
we
have
had
thought
the
we were
hat. I
definitely
had my Ice Cube shirt
honorary
on.
NWA
Yeah,
members
like,
that
was
day.
dope.
Raiders,
Yeah,
Chuck
yeah.
Taylors. I know people
we
was
was
looking
there.
at us
We was
like,
ready.
relax. It's not that
But it
serious.
is that serious to us because we grew up in that time frame. So it is that serious. We were happy to see these people on the big screen and a story about them.
Yeah, I was hyped the other day when we went to go see One Love, the Bob Marley movie, right?
Yes.
I heard that it just did extremely well at the box office too.
Yes.
Heard so shout out
So
to
if you
everybody
haven't
that
seen
had
it,
something
please
to
go
do with
see
that.
it.
Definitely go see One Love. But I gotta keep it real. When we left the
Spoil it, please, for people that didn't see it.
Okay, so how can I say this? I'm not even gonna say it then.
I thought
Next week, next episode, we'll come back,
All right,
and then
let me
we can
just
give
say
a
this.
review
I
on it because
thought-
we can give it some time.
but you
I don't
can, you
really
can
wanna,
talk about it. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie too.
In his defense, I just think he thought it should have been more because it was
I think
called
I
the
was-
Bob Marley
I think
movie.
I was probably expecting.
It to be more of a biopic, and I had to remind him it was Bob Marley, One Love. So it was basically the Rita and Bob story. So keep that in mind when you go to see it.
Yes, it's a very good movie, but
It
I don't
is
want
very good.
to. I don't want to go too deep into the movie
No, please
right
don't,
now
'cause you're gonna spoil
I
it
want to
for
give
people.
people time to watch it and get their own views. You might want to watch it 2 or 3 times.
But
or
if you're
something
somebody
like
that's been in a relationship and you went through things, you would enjoy it because you understand the ups and the downs, like we talked about before.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I really felt it when she said, "Bob, I was with you and you had one shirt." So for me, that was
You like that little part about the one shirt.
He had one
like,
shirt.
man, like
So
there was a lot of
I
other
felt
stuff
it.
that happened too.
It
though.
was a lot, but I'm not gonna ruin it.
I'm
So
just playing.
I
But it
just
was a
feel
good
like
movie.
it was
It
a
was a
really
good
good movie. And between watching the Bob Marley movie and
like all of the documentaries I
Black
showed you
Cake,
and stuff like
I
that.
feel like
Black
I'm
Cake was
like
good.
getting an accent out of nowhere.
This is not an ad, but it's a
It's
show
definitely not
on
an ad.
Hulu that we was
Oh my
tied
God,
up
it's
binge watching
called
called Black Cake.
Black
and it's-
Cake. If you
it's dope.
haven't seen it, please
I don't know if
watch
it's
it.
new or if it's been out.
It's
for
been
a
out a
while.
few months. It came out like the end of last year. If you haven't seen it, I know you're on Instagram. Go on Instagram, look at the trailer. It's amazing. It's 8 episodes. I don't want to tell you what
You
it's
just gonna go
about.
Add crazy for the Black Cake. You just
Coventina.
nah. It was.
I
It
feel
was
like-
really, really good.
I don't know.
really good. Y'all should
I
check
feel
that
like
out.
after watching it, I felt like I started going through my baby pictures. I wanted to know, like, was I related to Coventina?
Nah,
Yeah.
it was good. It was definitely good. So definitely go see the.
I loved it. Yeah, like
Check out Black Cake, but definitely
check out
go
Black
see.
Cake on Hulu.
Go see the One Love.
Go see the One Love.
One Love movie. It was definitely.
It was
dope.
really, really
It was-
good. Shout out
you
to
might-
the Bob Marley family.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Marley family. If you didn't know that much about Bob Marley, it's a very good movie to see to get a good insight, a good look in on
his love story.
a particular and specific section of his life.
Yes.
You know, so
definitely,
you really get to go on a journey with him. So definitely
Yes.
shout out to everybody that has something to do with the One Love movie.
And Mama Rita. That was
Go
her
check it
story.
out.
And
Yeah.
it's dope that she was, she's here to tell her story.
Yes, shout out to
That's
all
a
of
blessing.
all of the love, man.
Yes,
You know what
one
I'm saying?
love.
The love everywhere. Happy Valentine's year to everybody.
To
You know what I'm
everybody.
saying? You should always, you know what I'm saying, to the fellas, I'm not the best. I'm not the best with the gifts and doing things and this and that, but if you can try to do like the things that you would do on Valentine's Day, just try to do things like that through the year. Like here and there, just buy a card. You don't need a reason to buy your
No,
girl a
you
card
don't. You
and
don't.
draw a smiley face and a heart in it. Let the card say whatever you want. Just put your name and the date on it. You know how many birthday cards and just Father's Day cards and things I find from Dana that I still keep. And it might be from like 2013. It might be like,
Yes.
just thank you for holding it down for us. And I'm looking at that in 2024, and it's something from 2013 or 2011, 2016. And it make you be like, you feel appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude. So if I could get mushy and corny and feel like that, then a girl that's sentimental and in their feelings and think, oh, that's sweet. They like stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, I always tell you, the thing with women and gifts is we like surprises. We love surprises, I should say. We love surprises and we love things that makes us think that you thought it out. It's not necessarily the amount you spend, I always tell you. It's the thought that goes into the gift because it was geared toward us. Meaning, fellas, ladies, if you go get a gift or you think to get something and it's not one specific occasion, or even if it is, if it's something that you guys talked about that you want to surprise them with, you do that a lot. A lot of times I'll tell you something that I always wanted to try or I loved, and
just keep
a mental,
note
of it, and I'll
write it down
pass it
somewhere
for like 6 months, and then he'll just surprise me with that one item. You do that a lot, but it can be something small as candy. It can be something as small as food. It's just the thought that goes into, wow, this person really remembered. You know, they remembered that.
I didn't have to tell them. Or
I didn't have to
remind
tell them that when I went to Victoria's Secrets, they had this oil that I wanted to try, and it matched the perfume that I had. And I
it's
forgot
like,
to get it.
What was the oil you said before? Oh, it was called so-and-so. All right. Act like you writing a rhyme or something like that. Just write it in your notes.
He writes it in his notes.
You know what I'm saying?
When I get
Next
samples
time you're
of
not around
stuff,
her, drop off to get her nails and be like, oh, I'm going to the dispensary.
Yeah, you're definitely
No, I'm not. I'm not going to the dispensary. I'm going to the place where you said it was at, where you seen it, because I don't want to go to another
and
store.
For me, it's not.
And they don't have it. But it's the little thought like that.
Yeah, it's not the amount. I mean, I have perfumes that's $500, and I probably have some that's like $10. But to me, it's
You're
the
a Bond fanatic.
Yeah, I am a Bond fanatic. But I also like body sprays. I can get like a $9.99 body spray, and I love it just as much. So for me, it's the thought that, oh, I got a sample of this, and I went home and I talked about it for like 2 hours, and he remembered. So 2 weeks later, he went and bought it.
Yeah.
That's the thought. So that's what I mean about it's the thought. It's not always how much you spend on a gift. Because in the beginning, I think you thought it was like,
yeah,
I can't come to her with nothing that's
I
like
used to
below
think like,
so-and-so.
man, I used to be like, yo, I can't.
And I'm like, no, it's not
I
about
can't
that
even
with
play
me.
with her like that. And
But
that
it's
brings
not about
that
that
brings
with
me to the next topic. We was talking about this last episode, and when you just said, I'll wear, like you I always say you're a Bond fanatic, but like you said, you'll wear body sprays from Victoria's Secret if you like the scent and you like the way that it smells on your skin.
I totally will.
So that brings me to the topic of the cell rack. We was joking about this. And it's like,
I'm like the cell rack queen.
once I realized that Dana was the type of girl where I don't have to go to Fifth Ave. No. I don't have to go.
It's nice to go, but
I don't have to come in the crib with something designer.
No.
But when we first got together, I thought that I thought I had to. I thought if I'm not bringing something designer to her, don't bring it to her. If I'm not bringing something that's,
and I'm like, so not that person.
And once I realized, like, oh, we could attack the cell rack.
Yes.
Like,
I get excited off the cell rack.
Like, so we could go vintage. We could go
vintage shopping. Vintage.
I
get
thrift
so
shop.
excited.
You
to
like
go
vintage graphic
shopping.
tees?
Yes.
Once I realized that, it's like, oh, we could really get fly because now we might go buy some Versace, some Gucci, some Louis. You might buy some Dior, some Balenciaga. You're gonna buy some designer, but it might be with something that's from
20 years ago,
Target,
or something that was in a vintage store from 20 years ago.
Something that I got from Buffalo Exchange. Like, I'm being 100% real with y'all. Once I realized, like, oh, I could go to a vintage thrift shop, a designer's store, go to the outlets, go to Sun Sales.
Cool with all of that.
We could spend our whole day putting vintage fits together. Yes. I had a store I used to go to in New York, right? She know exactly what I'm talking about. My boy Chio had put me on to it. Shout out to my boy Chio from the bakery, right? And I remember one day we was in New York and I wanted to take her so bad to show her this place that it's like vintage fashion. It's
you would love it.
Upstairs, downstairs, whatever.
You're going to have a ball in there.
Went there. She said, I can't wait till we get back to Cali. I'm going to take you somewhere. Took me to, so then it became like,
that's what
those were our dates.
Yeah.
We would go on dates.
Yo,
look, I know this sounds crazy. We went on so many dates.
Spending the day doing this.
Spending the day going vintage thrift searching. Like, might like find something for $2,000, like a vintage piece, a jacket, pants, shoes,
that's
something.
Like my thing.
But you might find something for $2.
Yeah. We've had a Versace tie one time for $2. No, it was $1 actually.
$1.
It was $1.
I didn't even wear it yet, but I couldn't just not buy it for $1 with the tag on it. Like, what are you talking about?
But that's the thing with me. I love cell racks. So anybody who knows me well, they know when I go in stores, I go straight to the cell rack.
Do not be fooled, fellas, by your favorite girl on Instagram thinking that you cannot get busy on the sell.
And I
Look,
love designer stuff, but I'm also one of those people, if I like it,
yeah, I love
like
designer
it.
too.
I
Yeah.
don't care. Like, if I like it, if it's $500 or if it's $5. I have a lot of dresses that are $5, and I love them just as much as I love things that I have in my closet that are $500.
If your style and your demeanor, your aura, your confidence is priceless, it does not matter what you put.
No.
Trust me, I have been
No.
in Live on Sundays when I was with Young Money, and my whole outfit was probably out of Walmart. Like, other than like my sneakers, I probably had on some fatigue cargo pants from Walmart. I probably had on a t-shirt out of a fresh pack of t-shirts that I bought from Walmart. Socks, tank tops, everything. But I probably had on Gucci glasses with a Gucci belt. Yes. I used to put Gucci belts on
I don't care.
H&M jeans. So,
Right.
do you
Well,
think
that's
that? Did you
something
really
that
think
we
that
love.
that was going to stop her
No.
from getting in that car and coming back to the crib because I got my T-shirt from Walmart or Target?
They're not paying you any money.
You know, ladies, you know how many of these dudes out here is walking around with these T-shirts called Goodfellows from Target? I'm not even going to do it right now.
Please
I'm
don't.
not even going to do it. But I'm just telling you, it's not about the price
No.
of it. It's about how you rocking it, how you wearing it.
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of dudes and a lot of females, they could go get things off the sell rack and they'll walk in a club or a spot or an event. It don't necessarily got to be a club. It could be a brunch.
Just
it
an
could be a
event,
dinner.
yeah.
You can go to one of your kids' assemblies or a recital or something like that. And you might think, oh, you wore this whole designer outfit. But the people at the school don't really care about that. They looking at you like, why you so loud? Like, why your outfit's so damn busy? Like, you look crazy. And you looking at them like, what? This the new spring suit that this next year's joint. And they looking
They don't
like,
care.
like it's too big.
They don't care.
Don't really fit you. Like your jeans, they dragging on the floor.
I
You're like, these
wanted-
are stacked jeans.
It doesn't
They
matter.
like, no, those are too big for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of the sell rack, man. You can get busy
You're
on
right
the
on the
sell
sell
rack,
rack.
man.
And
And
if
if you got
there's-
a girl that don't mind you getting busy on the sell rack, or you really want,
Well, my motto is, if there's something on a sell rack that's my size and it fits, it was there waiting for me. It was meant to be. Especially if it's one left.
nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
If there's one left and it happens to be my size, that means it's meant for me.
That mentality is a good way to just keep spending money.
No, seriously.
Like, oh, you know what? 'Cause
if
she
it's
do
not
that
in
a
my
lot.
size, I just be like,
You don't
all
only
right, it
do
wasn't
that.
meant for me.
She'll do that in the store, right? She'll be looking and be like,
Nah, my size.
oh, Jarvis, they got my side. I gotta buy this. You be like, you don't have to buy it. We don't have to get it because
But
they have
my
your size. You be like, oh yeah, but it's my size.
They have my size.
It's only 13 more. You be like, Dana, come on, it'll be here when you get back. But they have
But it
my
may not.
size.
And keep in mind, I might not wear it to
You
the
be
next
like, all
year.
right, come on,
I
let's
might not
just-
even wear it to the next year. But
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. You might not wear it. You talk about me being a hoarder and I just keep things and hold on to things. If I took this camera upstairs to our bedroom and I let them see the closet, not like we don't have like a closet where you just like open the door and you got to stand
it's
there
a
and
walk-in
look.
closet.
We got a closet where you got to like open the door, you got to push it back. You can walk in, you can make a left, you can walk all the way down, you can make it right. You could do so much in the closet. I got like this piece of the closet, right? Just imagine a long rectangle, and then imagine my end of the closet, this end of the rectangle. Everything else in the closet is hers.
Okay.
It's wild stuff that you got tags on it because of things like this. Oh, Jarvis,
They have my size.
They have my size. I gotta get it. No, you don't. If she tells you they have my size, so I gotta get it, fellas, it's a lie. It's a gaffle.
It's just one left.
It's never just one left.
It is on the sell
It's
rack.
never just.
It's
You
just
know
one
what?
left.
Nah, on the sell rack, I give you that. On the sell rack, it is. So, well, you don't really call me Stink.
Okay, so nicknames that we don't like.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. I don't really have many. I just don't like. I think I'm over Boo. You don't call me Boo. You used to.
I'm not a boo person.
Boo was like.
You got me mixed up. I'm not a
I
boo
don't.
person.
I'm not a boo. I'm not a boo. I'm not a boo. But Stink. I really need that. I need this to end I need the stink era. I need the stink era to go. The girls calling dudes stink.
Just calling people in general stink. You don't like it.
Nah, I feel like I wasn't mad when like you see a kid, hey, stink, like little kids and all that. But like I'm a man. Like I be smelling good. You know, I be smelling like that Bond. That dun, 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 Creed, like different flavors of it. Sometimes I mix the Lafayette with the Liberty. Fuck you mean stink? Hey, stink. Okay, stinky people. Those don't do that.
You don't like that?
I hate this. That one is like, like who you talking to? Because it makes me feel like
makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I don't like baby girl. That one sends me over. I never like baby girl. I don't like baby girl.
I always tell
don't call me baby girl.
She always say baby girl ain't lit, right?
No, I just don't like
that's not her
care
thing. Like how I
lit.
feel about the stink, right? Yeah. Stink. She feel about baby girl.
I don't like baby girl.
But every time she hear that, all I think of is Fab when he said the baby girl. You know my situation, but sometimes you know I get impatient. She don't take it the baby. That's fire. The third. I really want to be with you.
It was fire, but don't call me baby girl.
Baby girl, you know my situation, but sometimes you know that was fire.
It was fire, but I don't like to be called baby girl.
Hold on, whatever James was baby girl. Baby girl. She always say baby girls sound like sugar daddies.
Yeah, I don't
when
like
they supposed to be telling girls you can have whatever you like.
Yeah, it's like you can have whatever you like.
Come on, baby girl, you can have whatever you like.
Yeah, it just give me old sugar daddy vibes.
You never was into the sugar daddies?
No.
You wasn't into the niggas who walking like with the 30s, the new 20s button ups at that time?
No.
Because we was a little younger, but then you had the niggas.
When that came out, I was like 20, 21. No.
They was like burn, 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 burn. Hey, baby girl.
No, don't call me baby girl. You're just
You
automatically
just pulled your arm back from me like
you automatically
this is me. It's okay.
You automatically get it if you call me baby girl. I don't like baby girl. I never like baby girl.
I don't know. I'm not. Don't.
You ain't calling me no baby girl. You know. I ain't calling
you
stink.
Yo, listen. I'll give you a pillow and make you sleep in another room. You call me stink.
Hey, stink.
Who started that, yo? Who bought who? It had to be somebody in their 20s. That had to be like somebody in their 20s that say period and on God.
Period poo or just period?
Nah, just period. And like like young people, that's they thing. Period and on God. Like everything on God. Nigga ain't been to church since church was built in his neighborhood.
God.
On God.
Or they standing on business.
Oh, I'm so sick of you. I'm standing on business.
You ain't even did no business to stand on business.
I'm standing. You niggas is, oh man, I'm standing. When did that got to stay in this year? We going standing on business could be this year. Standing on business can't go into the next year.
Okay.
I don't.
You heard it first. Jae Millz said no standing on business in 2025.
I don't want no more standing on business. Because you niggas ain't standing on business. Y'all are liars. It's no.
Well, as the young people say, no capping.
And what is that? No cap. Who made no cap?
I don't know.
I don't like this, man. All-Star Weekend just passed. I know you're not into all of this, but this is how I could.
Not into this.
Like the All-Star Weekend, the dunk contest, the 3-point.
I've been to a few All-Stars in my time.
We watched the. Man,
don't look at me like that. We was at the same All-Star at the same time. Stop acting like you wasn't.
I mean, you said a few. You said a few like you used to, like you was courtside. Like
nah, I went to a few events.
Like, niggas was flying you out or something like that. I ain't know about that part. You want to speak on it? Huh? You want to?
No, I don't want to speak on it.
You want to drop some knowledge right now?
I flew myself out. What are you talking about? I had a few friends that was there, but I flew myself out.
But nah, I think this was like one of the first years I didn't really trip about missing it. I forgot where we was at. We was driving somewhere, and I remember being like,
somewhere. We was always taking your mom.
We was taking my mom somewhere.
Watching a slam dunk in the car.
Yeah, I was watching it like on my phone.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like.
It wasn't the same.
I have to we gotta hurry up and get back to the crib so I could,
Well, it used to be a thing back in the day. Like you would be somewhere where you can watch it. And even if you go to All-Star Weekend and you didn't go to the slam dunk contest, you would be somewhere where you could watch it. And then after it was over, everybody would like go to the parties and hang out and things like that.
The technology, I feel, is just so different now. We're not going to stay on this for a long time, but what I did catch from the dunk contest, I seen they was doing something where it's like LED things in the court, like holograms and stuff like that. And I'm just like, man.
Wow, times changed.
Times has changed. We was talking earlier about when I first met Dana, and we had sidekicks, and we didn't have no color, and we had T-Mail, and to now, like, imagine
you
like
watch
when
TV on your phone.
You can like Journey has a 40-inch TV in her room. I'll go in her room and she'll have, this is like her room. She don't share a room with nobody. I will go in her bedroom and Journey will have her headphones on.
Watching TV on her phone.
The TV's off, but she's watching
on her iPhone.
TV on her iPhone with headphones on.
In her room.
By herself. Now, I think that's a little crazy. I think it's something a little wrong with that.
You feel like we pay for her to have a TV.
But, and she don't even got a cable box. We don't even get her a cable box because she don't do nothing but watch Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, things like that. So we let her rock with that. But it's getting to a point where I think this generation, they not even entertained by what's on TV. It's like,
it's what's on
I can internet. Watch, I don't need, trying to word this right. This generation doesn't need TVs to watch TV.
It's true.
And
they have everything on their phones and tablets.
If you really think about it, the technology you have now, like with the AI stuff and all of this, I saw they just built the first like ski through McDonald's at like a ski ranch somewhere. I never been skiing before, so I don't really know the proper etiquette wording of it, but it was like a McDonald's at like a ski resort, I think. And there's no cashiers. So it's called a ski through instead of like a drive through, and you order your food at the kiosk, and I think it just come or something like that. So in my mind, it's like you think about that, you think about the technology, you think about the dunk contest, and when they showing your intro, they can show a hologram trailer of your highlights on the court.
On the court,
it's like you don't need a television to watch television. When you really sit and you think, even if you look at some of the ways that we get our TV shows or miniseries that we watch. Think about our parents with the VCRs and stuff like that.
Or just even the fact that like when we were growing up, cable was like the big thing.
And now the streaming platforms are cable. We don't even have a cable box anymore. We got a streaming box.
When we were younger, we didn't even have cable. Up until like once we did get cable, that was like the big thing. And then after that, it was like getting the internet, AOL dial-up. So it was like, different decades had different things, but like you said, our kids don't even pay attention to the cable.
Nah, they don't.
We pay for cable, and neither one of them watch cable. They rather just have Wi-Fi.
It's the technology, and it's like we don't even have VCRs no more. We just DVR everything. So
the only ones that watch the cable is yourself and I. The kids are just like, "Where's the Wi-Fi?"
And I feel like the same.
They don't even know the cable channels.
I feel like the same thing that we watch on cable, we could probably watch on the same streaming platforms that we pay for.
That's true.
But we sometimes we still old fashioned. And when I say old fashioned, I mean we still like to watch things the day it comes on. So when Abbott Elementary comes on, yes, we have Hulu and we can watch it anytime we want. We don't have to catch it when it comes on. But if it comes on this day at this time, we're still programmed to be like, we're going to watch this on that day.
Yeah, it gives us something to look forward to be in a conversation. And, because the way the internet goes now, if you don't watch something and you go on a social media platform, they're going to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to not watch something in real time. And if you're going to binge watch something, don't go on a page where they talk about it. Because if they do and you click on it, they're going to spoil it for you.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
But sometimes you can watch somebody's stories and they're like, okay, disclaimer, spoiler alert, this is what happened. And you're like, I didn't want to know. I didn't watch it yet.
I feel like we could have did that with Bob Marley.
No, I didn't want to do
this
that.
episode.
I didn't want to do that.
But I feel like I got some things that look, next episode, I'm going to let y'all know how I really feel.
I didn't want
about
you to
One
do that.
Love.
I didn't want you to do
But I'm doing it next episode.
So
I'm going there.
Yeah, it's just different now. It's just different. It's just different.
Oh, man. Yeah. All-Star Weekend.
It was just different. It was different.
Yeah. We need better judges for the dunk contest, too. Or just figure out something else. I
think
know,
they're
man.
trying to figure it out. That's why they keep changing it every year.
Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Jump in the comments. Tell us, people really like the comment creeping thing we did.
Yes.
Jump in the comment
We like to do
sections.
it.
We didn't really get to no comments this episode. But I think next episode we're gonna get to a few more of y'all comments. We're gonna go back through them. We're gonna go back and forth, get a little more interaction going, and answer some questions. I just wanted to make sure we come in here and we show some love to each other. My baby.
Yeah, show us some.
Got the blonde going.
Yeah, I got the blonde for tonight. Like my blonde.
I like a lot of things.
Do I get a name? I didn't like the.
Let me think. I gotta think of something. Because with the nickname, I can get crazy with the nickname.
As long as it's not baby girl.
You know my situation. Sometimes I get impatient.
As long as it's not baby girl, I'm fine.
No, but I like that, man. I like the blonde. I always tell Dana, I like the blonde. I feel like she could pull a lot of things up. But she always be like, oh, I don't know. I'd be like, yo, do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'm like in a cross between Soon As I Get Home, Faith Evans, or like.
Sometimes, see, I be trying to be serious, and then she just come with this. Like that's what I be saying.
I'm not giving you Soon As I Get Home.
No,
I'll make it up to you. I should have put a white.
Nah,
fur
you got
on
the.
that. I'll make it up.
Is that the one where she had the white fur on?
Yes.
No, that was another album.
No, that was Soon As I Get Home.
The white fur, she had like the black penguin eyeshadow.
Yeah, but it was this type of hair. It's not fake vibes.
I can see what's going on now.
See what's going on now? Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Then what did I want to talk about real quick before we get out of here? We're gonna go live. We're gonna try something new. I don't know what episode. We're not doing the next episode, so don't get too hyped.
Soon.
Don't chill out. Don't get too hyped.
It's coming soon.
Not next episode, but within these next couple episodes, we're gonna try to start doing the live thing. We're gonna promote it the right way. We're not just gonna come on here and just, hey, we live tonight and we got 5 people in here.
You guys know.
We're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna promote it right. We're gonna let y'all know it's gonna be our first
live show.
Let's rewind that a little bit. Let me rewind that. We're gonna do our first live podcast episode from here. I don't want y'all to think, oh, they going live when the tickets go on sale.
We will go live, but not yet.
Not yet.
Well, in person.
Yeah.
You will see us in person.
I mean,
not
like
yet,
we're gonna
though.
go live and we're gonna have the live chat going. We're gonna have the super chat going. We're gonna be literally interacting with you people. It's not gonna be we're not just gonna do the episode and upload it. We're gonna just try something. I'm not saying we're gonna keep doing all of the episodes like that.
So we want to get some interaction. We want to hear some questions, and you guys to interact with us while we're filming, and doing it in real time.
Yeah, we definitely want to do that because we get a lot of good feedback.
We might do it.
We get a lot of good feedback on this show, but Dana's idea for this year, and I think it's a great idea, is however we can bring more people into the show and into the conversation. We don't want this to be something where it's only about current events and messy shit that's going on in the world, because we want this to be a place where when it does get boring outside and it get like repetitive and it's messy and it's lame and it's just like it ain't really nothing going on that's entertaining us, you can always come back here and just have regular conversations.
Yes.
We talking about shit from 3 days ago, 3 years ago, or 30 years ago when we was kids or something like that.
Yes.
And I think as long as we keep it like that and we don't try to start talking to... I saw the Monique interview too. I saw it just like y'all saw it. I saw Shannon Sharp and Mike Epps get into it. But I also saw a million other people talk about that shit. So it's like, if I just want to add on to that, that's cool. We talked about the Super Bowl, but we talked about how would you react if that was you in that situation? How would I react? I'm not going to spend 20 minutes saying, Swiss better than me. I could have never sat up there and did that. Well, if you could say all of that, you could say how you would have felt about it and ask the person. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to understand the content ain't going to change. We not chasing clickbait. It's not going to become where it's like, oh, I see what Millz and Dana doing over there now. That's what I get what they trying to do. No, we're not doing that. We giving you the content. We trying to stay consistent with it. You got to remember, we still parents. We still got lives outside of this.
Yes.
This is not something that we got a super deal right now and we got a lot of money behind it. This is just us doing this on our own. So for us to even put it together like this for y'all, it take a lot, but we want to stay consistent with it. We want to build with it. We not in no rush to start getting thousands and all these crazy views and all of that on the videos. However it grow, at whatever pace is growing, we going to respect that, and we going to give y'all time to grow with us, and we hope y'all give us time to grow and get better at it and just get more consistent, give y'all a date, a time, and we stick to it. Yes. Instead of just giving y'all weekly episodes, we want to hold ourselves to a date and a time so we can really get consistent with it and y'all can know what date, what time. You can be prepared for it instead of just being like, oh, they got a new episode out. Yeah. So we holding ourselves accountable for that this year. So we're going to get to it.
Yes. But we appreciate all the people that have been liking, subscribing, leaving comments, and going back and watching old episodes, getting caught up.
Definitely, if you just getting here, I am Jae Millz.
And I am Dana.
This is JANA After Dark. You can go back to episode
1 through 8.
1 through 8. You can watch this one. You can watch clips. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Follow her on Instagram. Just get more familiar with us. We got to start doing that because I think sometimes we think the people that's watching, they've been here since the beginning.
Right. And not everybody has.
Yeah, not everybody been here since the beginning. Some people might have just found us this episode.
And that's
if
okay.
you have, shout out to you. We love you. Thank you. Subscribe, like, share, comment. And we're going to see you next episode right back with another one. So I am Jae Millz.
And I am Dana.
And this is JANA After
Dark. Okay.
That little move right there. You saw that one? Usher was like...
I just wanted to do that.
That was the joint right there, baby. Love.